Hey there team, and welcome to episode 13 now of the Enedwaith narrative campaign. Over here we have Ruil, who has just arrived in Alkfud. Now, Ruil is the first Moot Lord that is entirely just a Moot Lord. He is not a chieftain on top of that. So he is really able to focus entirely on the development of, well, of something. And his choice for that is the development of the military wing of Enedwaith. Our previous leader, Forend, was an administrator by trade. He was of course competent on the battlefield. He did perish on the battlefield, but he perished bravely. Ruil is a warrior. He is not really an administrator, as we can see from that lovely 3 acumen. So he is really pouring his efforts into not so much modernizing, but updating the military of Enedwaith. So that's what we are going to be focusing on. While he is our leader, he's going to be trying his best to assemble a real fighting force, even if it takes him quite a bit of time. He wants to assemble an army that can strike Isengard, an army that can. Push these heavily trained, well-armored, and well-disciplined orcs, or Urukai, as they like to go by, right out of here. And our standard armies are failing to do that, or failing to do that in a decent time period anyway. Well, that's kind of cool. That's oh yeah, east is like a fortress, whereas the west is a town. Cool. Do we have another diplomat somewhere that I need to be looking into? I'm not sure. Who was the guy that I sent off to the elves, and where is he now? Oh, he's still at the elves. Do we want him to do something? I don't know. Perhaps move back to Bree, so that we are prepared to start making an alliance with them when we are ready to do that. I think we're going to be ending our turn though. Yes, we are. Good. Let's do that. Of course, we suffered that nasty auto battle loss up in Dunard, Dunard, which was very unpleasant. Is that Aragon there? Because we saw, of course, not in characterly, but we saw in the end of our last episode that he was entirely surrounded by almost a dozen Misty Mountains armies, or Moria armies, as I believe they are in this. So it was good that he managed to get out of that, because that could have turned pretty bad. He can, of course, gut, thousands of goblins, I'm sure, but there's only so many that you can kill before you get overwhelmed. Isengard coming in. Are they going to strike us right here, right now? We do have a defensive army here, I'm sure of that. They'll need some time to build rams, unless they have a nasty ballista. No, they're moving around us there. So yeah, no, even though we did suffer a loss there in the field, we still do have too much for them to strike us. Yeah, it's just this swarm. But now that Bree is able to come on in, I don't know, because Bree's not going to be able to really go toe-to-toe with Angmar. Bree will be able to kill goblins nicely. Minas Tirith is once again under attack. Speaking of that, send in the goblin. Well, no, we're not trading with the goblins of Moria. That's they're a pest, but they are clearly evil, or just unpleasant creatures. Like we're not going to be doing anything to better them. We have a lot of money. That's an awful lot of money we just earned, so that's great. Let's move some people around. You are heading down to Dunard. Fosca, you can start to assemble some boys here. Is there any retraining you can do? Yes, I bet. Let's get some people retrained. But apart from that, we're just... Oh, that's quite an army there. Yeah, okay, so we are going to have to be careful about that. What do they have showing up at our doorstep? Just 3 units? Whereas we have... no, we are going to want to fight a defensive battle here. In an offensive fight, I just don't see that going well. No, but if they attack us, they're dead. They can't win with those 3. That's 4 units. And inside here, yeah, we could definitely beat them, but once again, let's hold fire. Because this is what Ruil kind of wants. He doesn't want us charging out and losing battles, wasting manpower. He kind of wants to really show what we can do. So that is a case of retraining. Damn it. The Moot Lords. Get those retrained, get these guys retrained. And we need to get a military camp. That's going to be 6 turns to recruit. Damn. Then on there, maybe you can start to send some troops over to them. Now, Angren Raiders, I had a thought about this, because as much as I love the Angren Raiders, I'm kind of worried about retraining Angren Raiders on the move. So I'm gonna be wary about recruiting too many of them. And yeah, let's have a look around though. Need to see about Fisherman's Guildhouse, probably sheep farming. Farmhand pikes, of course, still, just more of them, and then, yeah, just a good bit of money. Roads, though, for Siduri. Now, let's just get a Fisherman's Guildhouse. That's quite nice and cheap, actually. Over here, a Merchant's Wharf. That's great for Londare. Lond Angren is currently building. Balorn is currently building for Udrek. A nice marine building there. Anything from you? Let's get you yes, and yes, and yes. No ballistas though. I just don't. In sieges that could be really useful, but no. Like let's stay away from that. And I think we'll go for a fishery up here in Tharbad. Now he wants to go south, and I think he will. Oh, Byrig. Get those taxes down. And yeah, good. You could retrain. Why not? If you can, yeah, upgrade yourself. Always worth it. You're not going to charge us any more money than normal. And over here, you Enedwaith clansmen could retrain too. I think Nella is going to be moving south soon as well, but he's going to have to be careful about that because we do have these Isengard armies just lurking around. Now I know, yeah, there is this fort down here too. I do want to send a unit down there just to claim that, just so that it's really got my flag on it. That's all. And I'm kind of scared that Gondor is just gonna be like nom, and then they're just gonna set troops in there. I think we're ending our turn now. Yes, yes. Oh, diplomat. I think we moved him already, but yeah, we did. Nice. Other diplomats and spies moving here and there. Where's the spy going? Oh, back down to Rohan. Yeah, that's where we're sending him. Just to observe what's going on over there, because we are a little bit worried about Rohan. And I'm actually spotting, I've got this general there. Oh no, he was moving off to build a watchtower. That's fine. Bree. Yeah, so as I say, if Bree is able to just pour their heart and soul into killing the goblins of the mountains, and then that frees up the northern Dunedain to fight Angmar properly, then that could be great. But as we saw as well, Ered Luin is now, attacking Angmar properly too. So they're gonna be, their days might be numbered. And with Imladris as well, it's gonna be it's a good fight up there. When Ered Luin was at war with the elves, that was frightening. That was a scary time for the forces of good. Now I think we will probably have a battle, surely. In one of the places we're being attacked. I wasn't able to get retraining done in battle, and this could be frightening. But we'll see how they're doing. You fighting us somewhere, or are you building more siege towers? I think he's just, don't like how deep he's moving into our territory. Yeah, okay, he's just gonna build more weapons. He's not wanting to attack us right now, which is fair enough. We'll see, hopefully we'll still make sort of as much money as we did last time, because that was lovely to just get a lot of good upgrades thrown out. Didn't have to worry about spawning too many boys. Ostsul being surrounded, but I think they're going to get kicked out. Yes, they just did. Just the gobbles. I think maybe like very late game gobbles when they've got a bunch of trolls. I want to fight. I've never fought a divide and conquer troll yet, so I'm looking forward to that. It should be quite a lot of fun. Just hopefully gonna be able to just throw javelins at them and hold them in place up against some of my low tier units and just take them down that way. Quick little cut there while I answered the door, but not too much time wasted. C. Foska's grabbing a lot of people. Bane's the truth, that's a bit. Good at maths. I could definitely sort of get another chieftain. Where's he going to spawn? Oh, he spawns on Fosca. Oh, okay. The shadow spreads across Middle-earth, enveloping all within. As it picks up speed, the savage lash drives the hosts of Mordor onwards, ever onwards, and the corpses build in startling numbers. Man flesh for the hosts that slew them. Dear me, their red eye is branded on the heads of the fallen. Walls tremble and gates fall, cities lie rent and burning, and women and children lie slain in bleak malice. Can nothing halt the massive expansion, stall the forces that seem endless in number? Now, it's just my thinking here. Because we've seen this pop up, I think we might be about to see Minas Tirith has fallen or something like that. Oh. Fall of the Riddermark. Okay. Great evil has befallen the lands of Rohan. Right, yes. So that's probably what it's all about. Bjorn's Hall is under siege. So it's probably been taken by Mordor, and that's triggered Mordor's kind of like Mordor's getting really strong message. They are actually the leader of everything right now. Largest faction. Mordor, we're no longer the largest faction. Right, they've taken over us. That's not fun to see. Construction report. Good stuff. A good bit of money saved or spread across our lands. Now, he's spawned on Fosca up here. Dunnard. Does he just want to... Yeah, because Fosca's going to be moving on. Because as much as Fosca is going to listen to what Lord Ruil does say, he does feel that, like, no, we need to get out. You know, we need to be, you know, and especially with the fall of the Riddermark just there. Wow. That's not a very skilled army, but we've got all these archers, and we've got him. We would surely be able to shoot those guys to pieces. What else do they have? And Reavers, again, we can kind of shoot them apart. We don't want to just wait until they send more men. This might be risky, but I'm going to do this. Yeah, but no matter what, we need to recruit some more men down here in the south. They're just able to so freely come at us, and it's getting worrying. I like Forlong the Fat, you know. He's a cute guy. Oh, crumbs! Of course, I forgot. That was dumb. They're gonna run away from us anyway. So let's try and run out and catch them. You two just wait here. Just no matter what, like you wouldn't be able to do very much. So just wait. We'll leave this to Urdrek and the Druidane right now. Kind of just planning to move on up, and even this is kind of the worry. Even if we use up all of our ammunition, what happens then? We can't withdraw. Oh dear, have I made a mistake? I don't know. Well, we'll just have to make sure our ammunition counts. That's the long and short of it, really. Just need to get nice and close before we use up our ammo. And why are we running? Don't run when we're moving along at 6 times speed. Just slow down. Just slow down. Let's get you guys all grouped up so that I'm not having to click past those guys every time. And go back up to 6 times speed. So yeah, Urdrek, if you're able to use up most of your javelins on their reavers, and then everybody else is using their archers just on the orcish hordes, that's perfect, really. That's all we need. And yeah, you get over there just for if they do end up rushing at us. Yeah, as I say, don't want to get super duper close, but I need to get close enough. Okay, right. Yeah, open fire on the reavers first, because I do trust the Druidian hunters to sort of be able to go toe to toe with a few orc fighters. Don't miss, guys. Come on. It's not really a tough target. Right, they're coming at us. Orc Hunters reforming. If they come at us one unit at a time, this could be alright. Udrek ready to unload on them. But right now we've just got all of our arrows coming at them. I think they're going to swamp us. Ugh, they could have maybe just stood in the way of a charge, to be honest. Oh, maybe just breaking them, to be honest, too, with these poison arrows. Either way. Unleash your javelins, Udrek. Thank you. Good fighting, boys. Yeah, it would have been good to have these two out. Who's this little guy running in at the back? Yeah, so they're going to be engaging him. And I think I've got to just let them do that. And just hope that we end up breaking them with our poison arrows. Ooh, yep. Move on back. You guys fall on back this way. Udrek, how are you feeling? You're going to be... yeah, you're right there. You're fighting some orc fighters right now, though. Ooh, this is a dicey fight, actually. Oh, you're shaking? Oh, well, you're probably in the same area as the poison arrows, to be honest. Good. Udrek has received a poison arrow too in his time, so he can resist a bit of that fire. Open up into the orc fighters, boys. Really, hopefully get those guys running. The hunters are going to try and get in your way. Oh, he's not loving that fight at all, are you? Do we want to get you running? Nah, hopefully you'll be able to just beat these people back. Your brothers are not going to be so lucky. Surprised the morale is holding out in these orc fighters, actually. I really expected them to be bolting. They're wavering now. Come on, just run away. Just run away from us. Point blank and fire now. Oh, come on, boys. If I just had... yeah, I really should have had these two out here. They're coming. They're running as fast as they can. But they're just not right here now. We have point blank poison arrow fire. And they're still standing. Okay. Surely, General's just died. Good, broken. Trying to focus the orc hunters now. He is still doing fine over there. How is... it's just the Reavers now. They feel victory is certain. Udrek is doing alright. Just run there absolutely point blank. Right in the back. You guys come on in here. Just get ready to chase them away if they do come back. Get off guard mode. You guys get off guard mode just so that you settle yourselves a bit faster. Get an eye on the general. No, what we're going to do, because we do not want Udrek to die, we're just going to give them the order to run away, which should make Udrek the first guy to be running. No, he's not. He's far from the first guy to be running. He is the only guy left in melee now. Udrek, run, please. Good, that's him getting out. Jeepers sake. Whoa. It's a frightening time sometimes. Yep, good. And that's us dandy. So try and just shoot them down as they... oh, no, some people are back. Turn around. Orc fighters, get them blasted. You two, consolidate. You guys fire there. You guys actually fire there, please. Unit has left the battle over there. One point blank shot should be enough. Taking a while to turn around, but yep. And we'll go 6 times speed now. This is fine. Good, continue that. That got a little bit dicey for a minute. That was definitely a bit worrying for a hot second. But no, we got through that okay. But we do need reinforcements here. We got lucky with that attack. That was just a real plebeian attack. So, Udrek did not too bad, but as I say, it was the archers that really carried us through that. That's definitely my thing. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it definitely is my issue with Enedwaith. Just the much more fragile general unit. No, I like it. It is good too, of course. It is, no, all generals would just be the exact same if we, if they were perfect. But no, they're dandy as they are. But you've got to be careful with them. But no, I kind of wish maybe their defensive skill, because they're two one-handed units. I'd like their defensive skill to be a bit higher, but no, they're not too bad. Now they've run off. They are probably going to return. Oh, retinue expands. Veteran warrior, good stuff. Well, one command. Yeah, that's nice. I'd love it if it was like 1 HP. It's basically just a lookout save. So let's get two Enedwaith hunters, I think, and get those retrained too when you get a chance. Good. And now over here, this is not really something I want to sally out on. That is a bit of a menace that is moving through my territory. So we do need to strike that down. Are we feeling confident with that army doing just that? Main line 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we've got a decent main line. I think we've got to, because they're just going to run into our heartland, and we're not really going to be able to stop them then. So Fosca is going to come along with the newly taken C. It gives them an extra. Let's have a night battle. Yeah, let's have a night battle for the sake of it. We've kind of ambushed these guys on the road there. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's a really cool shot. I love his like sort of a sapphire hilt there. No, that's awesome. Now, as I say, like the evil men of Lord of the Rings is always, or the evil men of Tolkien's universe are just very interesting to me. Oh, nice. Very cool, sort of a dark atmosphere. Jav. Only 3 Javelineers. Let's put C in that force with the Javs. Cavalry in the back there. Then the main line. So we're going to be putting Minheriath warriors in the main line, which is a bit strange. But they will just have to make do with that. Yeah, good. This is the first time I'm using them in the campaign, I think. I might be wrong on that. Get you guys over on the right flank. Fosca sort of right in the middle. War Chanters. This is Mala. Yeah, yeah, good. So, been a while since we've used Mala. So she's in the fight. Then our archers. Let's put our archers out front. And I think that looks good. Decent enough. Hopefully they get quite confident and they come at us. They might not. We are attacking them at the end of the day. Let's move over here. So, what do they have that I'm scared of? Some Dunman Riders there. Half-orcs. Half-orc Baneguard are never fun. Of course, the Killers of Forend there. Sentries, Orthanc Sentries. But that's the only ranged unit they have, unless these guys have Javs. No, they do not. Okay, good. I'm happy with this. Oh, also a very badly damaged unit of horsemen up there as well. Do you guys want to do something? Yeah, as everybody's kind of shuffling, they're going to move and take that high ground actually. And as much as it kind of hurts, I'll let them take it. You know, let's run just for a minute to make sure that we get formed up properly. But we're going to just run up behind them and throw some jabs on. You know, it is what it is. Nice armor-piercing jabs. Could put them in the middle of the fight later. Oh, they've got some Uruk-hai crossbowmen too, so they do actually have the ranged advantage. So we are going to have to be a bit more aggressive than we wanted to be. I was thinking they just had the Orthanc sentries, but no, we're going to just have to get stuck in properly and get our jabs in their faces, and then we'll really just melee them to death, hopefully. Yeah, actually, yeah, stuff it. Let's run right on top of them before they get formed up. Hopefully the little bit of a nuisance that the Grey Flood Horsemen will be, we'll just kind of keep their focus for a little while and stop them from forming up properly by the time we arrive. Oh, run, boys, please. Yeah, half-orcs. Half-orcs Spear Guard are a worthy target in my mind. Bane Guard would be preferred, but Spear Guard are fine. Especially if we're throwing into their backs. If we're throwing into their faces, then no, definitely not, because that shield is a pain. Which we are just doing that now. So yeah, shuffle around. And am I going to stop them for now? Or am I happy with them just continuing? Yeah, just continue. Because we're going to need you guys tying up archers toward the middle of the fight anyway. It is a very steep slope for our boys. So yeah, speaking of that, let's get around and get you ready to start tying up their crossbowmen. Because their crossbows are going to be very messy for us. Okay, archers, stop. You archers, stop. And yeah, let's get this business done. Enedwaith warriors, get them. War chanters, okay, well you're in the fight now, so just do what you gotta do. Fosca, fall back. You fall back. You over here, get them. Oh, they're horsemen, dearing me. Rain some jabs in. Grey Flood Axemen, you're gonna be coming on around. Grey Flood Raiders. Ooh, let's pause it for a second just so I can get my Raiders all firing. Or make sure, oh, that was the only unit. Great. And they are stuck in with the archer. Ooh, yeah, get out, get out. You're quite important to me, so don't die today, boys. Do not die today. Trigger that, please. If it is a map weight effect, it'll be very nice and useful. Oh, turn off skirmish mode, please, and turn off skirmish mode. Forgot to do that. And you guys as well. Everywhere that we've got a proper normal fight is going quite well. If you can just lead them on a bit of a wild goose chase. Oh, they're having defeat is certain over there. Axemen, come around before those Dunlending horsemen get a charge on you. You Rivermen, speaking of that, I think they're about to come in for that. If they do come at us, we'll get a counter charge on them and we will slice those poor horses apart. You want it? You want it? Yeah, let's take them. Get them before they can get us. And yes, coming around the back there. C is in the middle of a melee. Let's see if he can push. Well, let's see if C. Let's see if C can get on around there. The warg. Oh, yeah, these are warg marauders. Book it. Just just stay away from all that shenanigans. Wargs are just too unpleasant for you guys to be around. Here we go. Yeah, you guys are throwing. You guys are still shooting. You guys are around there, so you can get to firing. Warg marauders. Get them stabbed. Actually, you spearmen get them stabbed. You guys continue to flood around, get stuck in with the Orthanc sentries. So you can really see how many times I press that that highlight units button. I do it so frequently. Yeah, you've sort of got to. No. Yeah, you outnumber those Dunlending horsemen. Like, they've got an anti-cav bonus, but it can only help you so much. Then spearmen, and then run. What's back here? Beast Slayers, but only 7 of them. It's not really worth our time right now. Fosca's getting shot at by those bloody crossbows. But he's returning fire onto some stuff, so that's a-okay. Somebody's got to take that fire. Oh, damn, these poor river swordsmen are getting butchered. It's not going to be a pleasant fight. You know, we are definitely going to be losing people. Let's try and get you gals out so that you can actually start doing some chanting, because our people are going to be starting to struggle soon. You are still throwing. Good. Generals dropped there. That's not going to be fun for their morale. Spears here. Yeah, their wargs are broken. Run up, try and help out those poor swordsmen that are fighting for their lives out there. And yep, good break of the spear guard. Chase some of these guys down, because this is inside of our territory, so we're going to need to kill these guys. Run on forward, see what you can do with a closer range shot, or if you just bump into them in melee, that's not the end of the world. Cavalry. Can't catch the horsemen, but they're not really our concern. Our concern is primarily those half orcs. So if you can get those answered to, that would be lovely. See there. Where do you want to go? Oh god, those poor spear guard are just stuck in amongst our boys. We're gonna be hacking them apart, the abominations that they are. Yeah, their captain. They've not given me many generals to fight for a while. Yep, not too much is actually getting away, but these Isengard have a group of 90, so we do not want that to escape. Sentries are actually still enjoying that fight. Try and get around the side and smash them in the back. War chanters, push up into the middle, so that you're... Ooh, ouch. Fosca, how are you doing? Don't really want Fosca to end up dying like this. Is he back here? Yeah, he's happy. Fosca is happy back there and safe. General. Yes. Well, not general. Cavalry. Dunlending horsemen running. Orthanc sentries take a javelin. You keep on chasing them. You guys run into these crossbows. You guys just run. Yeah, everybody just run into those crossbowmen. Just overwhelm them. And, oh, damn, 5 Menheriath warriors there. Pretty badly busted up, but somebody's got to take the flak, and they've got the skills to do it. Try and chase those Orthanc sentries, and I think we are happy enough to go faster now. It's cool that they went into guard mode, just trying to meme me about that, but no, they're getting gutted all the same. Oh, damn, downlining horsemen. Nah, they're just give me an excuse to shoot them again, and that should be all of it. Oh damn, no, those bloody crossbowmen. As I say, it would pain me to death if Fosk ended up just dying in melee to a Urukai crossbowman. Run, run, run. Yeah. Oh, can you guys not make it in there? Grab the Orthanc sentries. Yeah, try to snag them. They're very tired, but good, good, good. Just don't have to get all of them, but just if you get quite a few of them. Good, I'm happy with that. And the Urukai crossbowmen there, so many of them fought, you know, to the very end. So yeah, if anybody's got anything to shoot at them with, that'd be lovely. But if not, they're going, and we're ending that. Pretty little chaotic scrap. How did our Menheriath warriors do? Okay throughout. Once again, the River Swords have been doing a-okay, but primarily carried through by, yeah, really just sort of a mixture there. Enedwaith hunters. Well, like, the problem with that was we were attacking uphill. You know, it was never really going to go super duper well in that case. But no, we'll be killing these guys. As I say, when it comes to Uruks and Orcs, we just kill them. It's only really men. And of course, Lord forbid if we had to fight the elves or the dwarves, you know, they are the only people that really will receive our mercy, or our possible mercy, depending on the situation. But most of the time, yeah, when we just are killing orcs, and good few prisoners there. I don't suspect that the army is fully wiped out. Oh, thank God, good. Well, it just makes things easier. That army's taken out, and maybe, damn, I was hoping they could make it all the way back. They can almost. Can you? Nah. If C could have made it back by himself, I would have had him do that. Let's switch you to our growth build policy, just so that we're not taxing the hell out of people. Over here, and Byreg, just looking for anything to upgrade. Fishermen's or catapult. Yeah, see, I don't really want to use catapults and such. Let's just. We really should go for actually, are you? Ugh, no real point right now. Let's go for that, and we'll get that in a bit. Roads or sheep farming or a stick around? No. Let's just go for probably roads. There, Londair is upgrading. Siduri is upgrading. Angren. Oh, yeah, we are already recruiting from there. Yes, just to check. Just saw Angren and remembered Udrek. Fisherman's Guildhouse, I think, has to be what's done there. Karas, they're just building more stuff, maybe? We've only got 4 turns until things could go bad. Can we actually recruit when you're under siege in this game? Because that's a bit cheeky, if you can do that. I don't really like it if you can, but hey, I'm going to do it. Then, oh, you cannot. You can retrain some stuff. Because that'll be, it's not really a very significant force. Let's get you a herbalist. And Dunnard, yeah, great. Nothing more to be done. Maybe speaking to Khazad-dûm. Yes. Over here. I kind of want to go to Khazad-dûm. I could have just done it closer, but no. Let's go for. They've got Duri sitting like right at the entrance there. Map. Oh, we do already have trade rights. Hey, map information and maybe I don't know. Yep, just give us map information. I don't think they've got anything to tell us, but like, you know, it's just nice to. Yeah, no, they don't have anywhere else. But that's kind of the way we expect. Well, they've got this little town. Just wanted to check to make sure we had trade with them. I don't really know where to go with you. Maybe down a Rohan? See what's going on there. We do have a spy heading to check it out too, of course. But I think we are ending our turn once again. I need some bloody foresters. I need some actual archers that can pack a serious punch. My river archers are just not... Oh, damn it, I forgot to do stuff with Ruil again. That's not a good sign. That little devastation mark in the northeast of that region. Okay, Ruil, you are going to be advancing with caution because there might be something unpleasant there. He's got some troops. Actually, no, I think that fort's empty. Good. Well, so this could be the thing. If the High Elves are moving north, oh, there is a devastation mark there, so that might have just been them killing some rebels. I was thinking if the High Elves are coming up to defeat Angmar, then that would be a dicey situation for Angmar. Good. Okay. They just got some reinforcements. A decent whack of reinforcements too. But we have 2 units of Wildman Defenders. So let's do this. Mal Dominic will see if he can hold Karas against this assault. Definitely going to be a bit rough, but I'm going to be going for the same sort of plan as I did last time, just this time with a few more men and a javelin. You guys generally all wait at the wings. Archers here. Oh, so they've got reinforcements, but the reinforcements don't have a ram. There's nothing that these guys can do. They've got to come around the other way. So, yep, concentrate. Just concentrate our efforts. You guys, can you not position your... good. And then you up here. Great. If not, then... Because sometimes during the deployment phase, it's quite buggy. And you can actually move them about afterward. Oh, jeepers, I hope they stay in that blob. Okay, good. You guys, see if you can shuffle forward just a little bit. Shuffle around like that. And you guys too, if you can kind of go there. That's pretty solid for me. And then Maldominac, get off fire at will for now. You're going to be sort of positioned there. Our Wildman Defender teams, just prepared to go. Out of interest. Okay. Volunteers and ex-soldiers recruited from mannish populations in the settlement. Alright, okay, this is probably the same. Nice, just out of interest. What their information was, and actually their stats. So that's actually, they're pretty decent. So especially once you do start packing some armor on them, they can be really solid. Raiders, I'm just gonna have to pour ammunition onto the front of the raiders. It's not fun, nobody likes to do it, but I've got to. Got 2 full units of hunters there, so we should be able to punish them. And this swarm is probably not... I would have loved to... I probably should have had a unit over here, but no, I kind of just wanted to concentrate my fire on this this one area. Oh, a lot of missing, guys. Come on, don't do that. You're all firing well, aren't you? You guys here are perfect. You guys here are pretty damn good too. Yeah, you guys there are perfect as well. So yeah, we're all good. If you can aim for the Reavers, just because your fire will be more effective on them. But you know, any hit's a good thing. Chunk of our ammunition used up already, of course, but a lot of damage done to this initial attack. Let's have you guys hold fire now, because I think you are firing straight up. You guys here, are you firing straight up? You are largely firing straight up, but not all of you. So we're going to have you guys keep firing for a minute. Yeah, just keep going at the Reavers. Let's get a Wildman Defender. Ready to be the first greeting call. Ah, damn. They're shooting me with their Urukai archers. Don't want that. But don't really have a choice. So let's go down to 2 times speed. Spread you guys out. Just try and limit the damage from their archers. And then, yeah, we're swamping them as soon as they come on in. Do we want to countercharge their infantry? I think so. Hold fire up there. And you guys run. Probably should have had you positioned a bit better.
The walls are no longer ours.
Now, they do have an entrance, so they're coming now. So the AI just doesn't do anything until they've got a way in, which is fair. So I'm going to leave some Wildman Defenders getting ready for their cavalry to come at us. Are you guys able to get just lined up like right here? Because that would be beautiful if you could. Even though most of you wouldn't be able to pull off that, like, yeah. Some of you will be able to. So slam them in now. And, yeah, get positioned there and open fire. See how you want to do it. Don't shuffle around. Come on, boys. Ah, no, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, great. Yeah, just the back guys just don't fire. It's not so much ammunition getting spent. You guys fall back and what are you doing? Stay in the fight. Yeah, they're coming around. Once the oh jeepers sake, just stay in there. What the hell are you doing? They're gonna go to the same spot that the others were at, so that's right here. We want the Wildland Defenders to come on in now. No, I think we're okay. How are you doing? This would be a great place for our elders actually. Squeeze on in, and just actually get positioned right there. Because yeah, when the wargs approach, I want you guys to be pouring your jabs into the fight. But no, this is a great position. If they can't get a good shot, they're not using it. Okay, hold. Do not pursue them outside. Nice. General grabbed. AI still coming. Well, reinforcements still coming. We're gonna send. We're gonna give them a shot or two at the back. Actually, no. We need to hold our fire. Give ground. Because we want them to kind of get into the same position that they were last time. Well, for the first attack. So if you guys just reposition, really low casualties on our side, so that's great to see. Gateway captured. Yeah, it's no problem. It's so slow, just walking. Yeah, they'll just be butchered. AI doesn't. Well, they struggle with cavalry at the best of times, and they really are just not good with cav when it comes to a siege environment. But we are going to have to jump at them because they might just end up turning and facing the hunters. I'm probably not going to have anybody assist these hunters. Yeah, no, because I don't really want to use ammunition because I just think their anti-cavalry bonus is going to be enough for them to just dominate there. And I don't really want to waste the ammunition. That's the general dropped anyway. Yeah, they're just slicing through them. Reinforcements are so slow behind. Yeah, I could maybe even position you guys here. Yeah, let's do that. Fall back there so that you're just going to be blasting them as they come around the corner. Yep, no, it was good not to use any ammo there. I was thinking I had C on just behind, not C, sorry, Maldominac. He was ready to go just in case we needed it, and I was so slow with that. That was really dumb of me. Counter charge, boys. And now Maldominac is going to be using his ammo. Actually, you ready? Yeah, you're ready to use it. Open fire. And you guys get stuck in there too. And yeah, another unit of Wildman Defenders just kind of waiting in the wings to be used if they have to be. But I'm hoping Maldominac's jabs really do enough for us, and definitely not as great a position. We're getting a lot of friendly fire. Hold up on that. Yeah, defeat is certain, boys. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, get more boys in there. Get more boys in there. If in doubt, just send in more men. That is my approach. Actually, it's usually not, but you know. It is my aim today. Come on, boys, you have a target on something. Just fire it. Well, anything. Nothing is a bad target today, apart from our own men. Yeah, just got them bottled up there. They're firing some arrows at us, but it's not really going to work out. Our archers, fire into what you can to get you on fire well. A few units are running by, but the kind of split up unit of Wildman Defenders behind us is just more than enough to deal with them. Ooh, pushing in pretty nicely, but no. Go back up to 6 times speed. This will just be a butcher fest, as they really are. They're trying to push through, but without shield wall, without, you know, it's just not an efficient thing to do. Ooh, aye, ouch. You took a bit of a beating there. Get you guys off that, because you are just taking shots now. It's actually not going too badly, is it? Focus fire on that, please. I think you've got an okay shot on it. Maldominac's going to come around the side there, and he's going to jump on their archers, because they're targeting him anyway, so he might as well get jumped on in. That's then broken anyway. Nope, he's not going to have a chance. The swarm is going to run on forward and do it for him. That took a bit of time for them, really. But they were so slow at coming on around. And get the archers just basically as manpower to rush on forward and just scare the hell out of them. The Uruk-hai ranged units do have a decent amount of morale, like as we saw with the crossbows in the last battle, and now the archers here, you know, everything's falling apart around them and they're still standing and fighting. There's 123 of them though, so that's fair enough, I guess. Oh, there's a lot more of us. And we're now just pushing through the gate against them. Yeah, a real mixture. We've got some guildsmen there, we've got wildman defenders, got clansmen. I'm seeing a hunter there in the background too. Yeah, these poor archers are going to be struggling. Oh, they're making some weird noises. Just grunting Uruk-hai, trying to push the wildmen back inside their settlement. It's like, nope, you chose this fight. You chose this fight, Isengard. But no, I am looking forward to just burning. Well, the Orthanc, I don't know. It's a great monument, really. If we do end up taking the Orthanc, like, we're gonna hold it. We will definitely destroy a lot of the buildings inside. Oh, thank goodness, yes. Love that T-pose glitch. So funny. It's just so cool. Give a honk to that horn. Where is Maldominac? Is he on the front lines here? Or is he just still trying to push himself through to the front lines? Oh, good stuff. Yeah, they are freaking out there. It's nice. It's my most it's just my favourite thing about Medieval 2, I think. Yeah, another captain dropped. Gateway and gateway. Oh, 10 of them. 10? Oh, cheapers, and they're still fighting. Well done. Up against all these guys. Yeah. Damn. That's really impressive. Let's have a look. Yeah, the hunters, and the wildman defenders. Yeah, they are really a solid unit. It's unfortunate, of course, that they don't have a shield, but yeah, so you've got to be careful about them getting shot at. Whereas, like we saw the Westron defenders, they do have little shields. So don't know what the shield value is, but they do have a shield. So they're probably a little bit superior in some ways, but hey. That's what you expect, I guess. We are wild men at the end of the day. That's a nice image too. I wonder what that. Well, so they're Rohirrim. They're just a sort of different aesthetic than what we're used to. Good, blasted them back, and Karas has shown their strength once again. The people of the Malruna clan. Ostsul is once again under siege by goblins. I actually do want to take Ostinathiel and give it to the elves. Just because it's a region of sort of great cultural significance for them, and that's kind of what our people are about. Like, of course, we joined together to defend our cultural heritage. Oh dear, it was built by King Brego of the Mark has fallen. Yep. The Hall of Mediceld now stands dull, and without laughter, except for those of Rohan's enemy. Oh, that's a bit sad. Yeah. Yet in the plains of Rohan, a great fury has risen up, and it will not be easily abated. Ered has gathered. Ered gathered, yes. And the riders of the Mark have found willing warriors among their people. The loss of their king's seat has many of Errol's folk discarding plough and tool for sword and spear. A great host has ridden up to retake the city and will soon be bearing down upon it, sounding their battle cry, Forth Erlingus. So, nice. Definitely a useful thing for us. Candidate for adoption. Are we doing all right? Do we need any more guys? I think we're okay for now. Niall. I just don't think, I don't think Maldominac's got any need to. No, I think we're okay. Edoras has fallen. Oh, that's not a fun image to see, is it? Poor frickin' Edoras. Close that down. We are once again the largest faction. Hey, Means Mordor lost something, so that's pretty good. Dunlarak, yeah, Byreg. Where are you? Clicking. Get Herbalist. Master Carpenter's Hut. Yeah, let's get Master Carpenter's Hut there. Alkfud. Retraining. I actually don't know if I did this last turn. Any turn that I'm not training or retraining in Alkfud is definitely a wasted turn. Retrain some busted up units here, and I don't really want to just retrain for the sake of like giving them upgrades. I'm wanting to retrain destroyed units. That's the main focus. Londair, and then Barad Vin, you're kind of recruiting some fresh units to send down. Which you have. I think everything here, because we don't need a garrison in Barad Vin. That's one thing that we don't feel we need anyway. And Foska's out there on the front lines defending it anyway, so yeah, why would we need it? Watchtower, now as I say, advance with caution. Okay. That's interesting. Oh well. Let's get a watchtower down. And well, whatever was there is no longer there now. There's probably some goblins that were just lurking about. Firel, do we need you back here? I think so, yeah. Firel is kind of don't, yeah, because that'll upset them. So yeah, just Tiber's sake, don't trespass. Just go there, please. Any upgrades here? Yes. Let's get a Carpenter's Hut. Let's just get some Carpenter's Huts while we can sort of afford it. Dulvorn! A port, I think. I think you can... actually, would you really want a garden? Would you want a Garden of Tales, or would you want a port? I think you'd want a Garden of Tales, Cameron. Bregust. Let's get a Master Carpenter's Hut, because we're gonna have to force Cameron to upgrade at some point, so let's just start the process now. As for you two, it's gonna be a risky journey home. Oh, not by boat. Hey, let's do this. Get over here. And jump onto that. And yeah, let you off. Ah, nice. Boats. Who'd have thought it? Try to get up to Alkford now. And yeah, continue to do some retraining. And get another dragon boat there. That'd be lovely. Karas. Yeah, you're happy with your current defenders, I think. Can you retrain everybody up though? Or yeah, I'll put you down too, because I'll forget to look at you again. And retraining here cannot be done. And you, Foska, get on back. Any retraining to be done here? No doubt. Bang. Ooh, bang, and bang. And that looks great. You're gonna get... We do need to consider leaving, is a thing. Even though, well, we'll see when people get here, and then we'll actually start to look through that army and see what Ruil wants to take with him. And yeah, hopefully he can just take a proper 20 stack and off actual units that make sense in a force of that size. And with that, he will really start to push into Isengard, as I say. Moving on down with the spy. Good. I'm trying to remember what time it all is now. I wish I could sort of see what time the recording was at while I'm sort of in mid with you playing. I'm sure I can flick a setting on OBS to do that, or I could just remember what time I started recording. That too is a good idea. But I'll just give a check at that at some point soon. Yeah, Aragon. I do not think that Aragon's going to die by Goblin's hands, unless the AI is very stupid and they just have him walking around without any defenders, and he basically faces up against a full 20 stack of goblins. That's the only way I could see him actually, you know, dying out there. The High Elves are really moving. They're moving pretty hard up there, which is great to see. It's good to see that the High Elves are kind of awakening, and they're becoming sort of a real active player now in the game, instead of sort of being very passive, as I think they have been for much of the game so far. Easterlings of Rome over there still. probably making some... we saw them, they had sort of made some good ground against Erebor the last time we looked. Isengard running away now. Oh, not entirely though. We're seeing that force just south of Dun something. One of the Dunish provinces, either way. But it's probably to do with the sudden Rohirrim army that has spawned their sort of last stand army. Pretty sure Isengard gets a last stand army, so that's something I'm going to have to worry about. But it does maybe occur when they get down to a certain number of provinces, but I think it probably spawns inside of Isengard, so it doesn't matter, like, even if they've got provinces in Rohan, they're still going to spawn in my territory if I've taken Isengard by that point. God, the area around Ostsul is just so devastated, just because of, the days have gone down in the west, with the coming of, yes, okay, is this... Okay. Nice. Okay, good. So this is basically the actual group spawning, I guess. The previous one was like a warning that, like, oh, they're going to spawn. Just so that if you were playing as Isengard, you would have a turn to react to it. Wow. The south is crazy right now, with all of the stuff that's going on. It's nice. It's very cute. You know, it's really nice, to be honest. Okay, so, Ruil, I think you want all of this. So let's get you stepping out there and make sure that elk food is good. Elk food is fine. So we want 1, 2, 3 Greyflood Axemen. Oh yeah, you can't. Crumbs. So you sure that you can't just do that? No, you can't. Am I gonna really have to move him like there? Just like one space north just to organize his army? You and you move. Good. Yes, this works. Then he can get 1 more Greyflood Axeman, which I think is solid. 4 Greyflood Axemen I think is a decent amount. Now, 1 swordsman, 2 swordsmen, and then inside this army he's got 3 swordsmen. Yeah, good. Let's get all of those swordsmen. 1, 2, get him up there. Good. Then we've managed to retrain 1 Moot Keeper. We have a War Chanter. So... no, yeah, so let's get the Moot Keepers. It's just so that I'm organizing his army in a way that sort of makes sense to me. I do like order. Right, then 2 Spearmen, which looks good. Any more Spearmen to be coming? No. 2 Spearmen, though, is a fine amount in my mind. Then it comes to the Javs, so we've got these 2 Angren Raiders. So let's put them up there. And then let's put... Is that... No, that's not a full unit of Greyflood Raiders. No. Let's go Archer heavy, because that's kind of a strange thing for me here. So let's give them all off the river archers, too. And then the cavalry. So, actually, no. Then let's go for the war chanters, and then the cavalry. So, good. This, I just like to see it in an order that makes sense to me. So he is pretty heavy on his axemen there, but it is a balanced force, I feel. And that's kind of what he's wanting. He's kind of wanting he's kind of wanting what would be an army in the eyes of a kingdom, of a Western kingdom, really. So we'll get these 2 retrained, but I think that is him happy, and that's an army in my mind. I'd love to get some river scouts, but that's an army. Okay, cool. Let me check what the time is. Okay, so slightly shorter than normal episode today, I think. I might be wrong in that, but I think this is an okay point to leave it. I think we're about to get into another big fight here. If they do try and move past us, that will be a shame. I'll get some retraining done right now. I should probably actually think about what I'm retraining. You, and you, and you, and yeah, that's good. So, nice. And yeah, Fosca is basically just being the warden of that position right now. And Firel, you're moving down here. So as I say, I just think that's a decent enough place to call it. With Ruil really preparing to move on out and bring the fight to the enemy's gates and secure once and for all Parth Ear. We don't have to get. We don't have to get the Ardon Vale. It's Parth Ear. So this is his first location, which should. It's not that. There's a city like right there, I think, that we'll grab. and that'll be great. Then finally, we will have completed the unification of Enedwaith, and we can start to properly, we can get the Guardians of Enedwaith on side then, finally. We can prove to them that we've united everybody. There's no need for you to work in the shadows any longer. You can come and fight in our armies. And,
Yes, my lord.
you know, and if Tremak was here to see it, Tremak he'd be tearing up, I swear. But yeah, that is, I'm also excited to actually have a sort of a 3 archers that are all pretty solid. You know, that'll be a lot of fun for me to use in a fight too. I'll be taking in a lot more. With Ruil's army, I'll be fighting in a much more organized fashion, much more careful, and much more the way that I would fight on an actual multiplayer battle too. So that'll be fun to use this army like that. But anyway, I'll leave you guys. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you later.